We'll call the meeting to order. Good evening. South Carolina Freedom of Information Act, Section 30-4-80E, South Carolina Code 1987 as amended. All the media in the immediate area have been notified of the date, time, location, and agenda of the meeting. We'll have our prayer by Mr. Govan, followed by the pledge from Mr. Jeffers.
Sorry. Those are. Yes. Sorry.
Mr. Govan.
That's about it. Well, Heavenly Father, it is again that we come to ask your blessings and your grace. We realize, Lord, that this is a season of giving, a season to remember your birth and to rejoice. We ask that you will allow us to make decisions that are in the best interest of our children and the citizens of Darlington County. As we proceed with this meeting, we ask that upon the ending of this meeting, you will give us traveling mercies as we return to our respective homes. This we ask in your name. Amen.
Amen.
United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Doesn't look like any citizens signed up for comments, so we'll go to a motion to approve the agenda. Can I get a second? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Our next regular board meeting will be January the 12th at 6 p.m. at the Darlington County District offices. And next, I'll take a motion to accept our minutes for the November meeting.
Move to approve the minutes.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. We also have our adult ed admissions. I get a motion to accept the adult ed admissions. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. So this moves us on to our, what's our big part for the night is all our honors and awards. And I think we're going to start, kind of skip over our holiday card because our award winner is not here yet, and we'll start with our volleyball championship awards. Want to go with that?
And y'all will be in the pictures of this.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Eddie Sheehan, I'm Executive Director of Administration and Operations. And athletic falls under my umbrella. We have a number of individuals that we are recognizing this evening, some awesome student athletes within the district. We'll start first with the 2025 SEC Middle School Conference Volleyball Champions, the Spalding Middle School Tigers. When I call your name, we ask that you come forward, take a picture with our superintendent and board chair. The team consists of Justice Garden, Taylor Dean, Lyra Driggers, Dallas Durant, Zion Ferguson, Kinsley Hannah, Olivia Hunt, Sadie McManus, Ava Parnell, Carly Tanner, and Bailey Todd. They were led by head coach Jalen Darden, assistant coach Karen James Wilson, and they had two managers, Princess Price and Jakira Wallace. Of course, their principal is none other than Mr. Heath Shattery, and their AD is Coach Brown. Let's give it up for our Ladies and gentlemen, once again, give it up for the and we will be sending these pictures out to you. Next up, we have the 2025 PD Middle School Conference Volleyball Champions from the Hartsville Middle School Red Sox. We ask that you come up to have a picture with our superintendent and board chair. The team consists of Reagan Knight, Ada Cheek, Carly Easterling, Ella Flowers, Kimber Gainey, Madison Hickman, Sequasia Joyner, Sadie Laurel, Ansley Lynch, Jamie Lynn Murdoch, Sarah Smith, Millie Starling, and Addie Wallace. They were led by Christian Murdoch and assistant coach Jessica Lloyd. Of course, the principal is Dr. James, and their AD is Coach Hamilton. Once again, we have another champion, the SEC Middle School League football champions from Spalding Middle School. Well, first, Eric Clark, Kason Cook, Zamarion Davis, Loyalty Dobson, Shannar Gilmore, Brennan Gaudier, Ethan Hickman, Malcolm Huff, Janelius Jackson, Antonio Lowry, Caden McFadden, Keaton Powell, Amir Simon, Jaden Singletary, Jamar Thomas, Joshua Watford, Lawson Watford, Dion Williams, Joseph Weaver, Kamarion Williams, Demel Wilson, Jonathan Wilson, Andrew Wyndham, and Braylon Wyndham. They were led by head coach Anthony Peoples and assistant coaches Marquis Hamlin, Darren and Terry, and Raymond Wyndham. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our Spalding Colleges. All right, we have champions all over. Next, we have our 2025 Debbie Rogers Cheer Classic champions. From the Hartsville Middle School cheer team. As I call them, come forward. The team consists of Peyton Avery, Miley Fletcher, Ava Franklin, Amani Goodson, Tara Hudson, Early Johnson, Madeline Lane, Victoria Long, Ansley McDuffie, Kennedy Murphy, Harmony Sanders, Elizabeth Saney, Skylar Sweatman, Desiree Thomas, Lily Vaughn, Justice Washington, Abigail Watford, Ava Wills, and Mariah Woods. They were led by head coach Jack Taylor and assistant coach Corey Hammond. Next, we have two Darlington County students who have earned spots on the 2025 South Carolina Coaches Association of Women's Sports 4A All-State Volleyball Team. The first individual that we're going to recognize is coming from Darlington High School, and that is Miss Hannah Johnson. Coach Bill and Miss Gertie Principal. And from Hartsville Clarksville High School, we have Miss Ava Wilcox. And at this time, this concludes our athletic portion.
Thank you, Mr. Schuler. Dr. Nichols, Chief Academic Officer, we are recognizing DeAndrea Mitchell, a ninth grader at Darlington County Intervention School. Not sure if he's made it here yet. He is the winner of the Darlington County School District's 2025 Holiday Card Art Contest. Mitchell's artwork features a cheerful snowman wearing a red scarf and black hat, holding a broom and smiling as he walks through the snow. In the background, there are colorful houses nestled among the snowy trees under the purple night sky, while golden bells decorated with holly hang in the foreground, adding a joyful holiday touch. Mitchell will receive a certificate, a cash prize, and a packet of holiday cards featuring his winning artwork. His art teacher, Dee Driggers, will receive $100 for art supplies from her school program. We appreciate, would you like to come up and accept on his behalf, Ms. Driggers? Thank you so much. And congratulations.
And I know there are a lot of students and such who have lots of studies ahead of them, and so if y'all want to step out now, you're more than welcome to stay for the rest of our meeting, but if you would like to step out, we'll pause right here for the calls.
One more time.
Yeah, we're good.
Good. Our audit report was filed on December 1st, on the deadline. As I told you at the last board meeting, The audit compliance guides had not been sent out, so we were all instructed to file a draft, but I received the audit compliance guidelines at 6 o'clock this morning, and the auditor has those, so they will be producing the final version of our report, and we'll send it out. Those are due by January 9th, but I don't think we'll be waiting that long to put it out, because we're complete, finished with it. Got a good report. We ended up with adding about $4.5 million to the fund balance, which leaves us about 3.5 to 4 months worth of fund balance, unassigned fund balance right now. The auditor will be presenting their report at the January board meeting. So the current financial statements look pretty much in line with the prior year, where revenues and expenditures are up about 3.5–4%, which is what I would expect. As you know, we don't really start receiving our tax revenues until the end of December and January, so it should start looking a little better after next month. So, did anybody have any questions after you looked at the reports? Or we're happy to have the audit done. My team is ecstatic to have the audit done. Let me say that. So, we'll be even happier when we get the final done.
Thank you so much for getting that in on time. I know that's a lot of work. It's a challenge there, so.
We had a few outages, but we had some people step up, so
We greatly appreciate what you and your department does to get that out every year. Anybody else have any more questions? All right.
Good work.
Dr. Ferguson, we'll move on to our superintendent's report.
All right, Chad, can you roll the screen so we can see the screen? Y'all know the most fun thing that we get to share with you every month is a video, and this one, they have all been good. This one is really, really good, so I'm excited to share it with you. I hope you like it as much as I did. But make sure this is working. Yep. All right. So, good evening, Madam Chair, members of the board. As we
No, what they're- Is he here?
Jefferson, is our student here? I can't see now. Is this our student? Do y'all want to pause and take a picture, and then that way he can get his recognition? Yeah. I really like that. Good job, buddy. Just so y'all know, there is a second screen pointed towards the audience too. So they are seeing one screen, we've got the other screen. But as we enter this season of hope and close out our first semester, I'm genuinely encouraged by the work that is happening across South Carolina. There's so much to celebrate and look forward to in the months ahead. So tonight, I would like for us to begin with the voices that make such a difference in this work, our teachers. We are closing out our first semester, and the experience of our newest educators speak volumes about the support, collaboration, and culture that we are trying to build across Darlington County School District. So tonight we're going to share a short video from one of our first-year teachers reflecting on her first semester and why Darlington County has been a great place to serve, grow, and make an impact. So,
everybody put your hand in your dirt like this. I want you to make the voice TH sound. Very good. Do you feel that vibration? Let's do it again. Do you feel that vibration? Now let's make the voice sound. Do you feel anything? No. No, because that is voice. So we're not using our vocal cords.
My name is Tyra Gainey. I am a first-year first-grade teacher at J.O. Kane Elementary. I was very nervous coming in the beginning because this is my first year. What if the kids don't like me? That went through my mind. What if I don't know what I'm doing? I was afraid of failing my students, honestly, but every day is a learning experience. They teach me so much, I teach them so much, and it shows. It's very evident. As a teacher, I can say that I've grown. I know how to teach in multiple ways now. I don't just teach the way that I like. I learn my students, and I've learned how to teach according to their needs.
The growth that I've seen in Miss Gainey is tremendous, but she came in strong. She really did come in strong because she has a true desire to be a solid educator. Her rigor is awesome. She loves her kids love her right back.
I'm at home. I can relate to these students, and that's one of the most important parts of being a teacher, being relatable. I'm from Darlington County, and then I also graduated from Francis Marion, so I've always been here, so it feels really good to pour into the same community that made me the person that I am.
I definitely see the growth in her students. You can see that she's much more comfortable in the classroom, able to really just kind of communicate whatever it is she needs to communicate. And she's also developing that rapport with her parents, which is awesome.
So I have been very supported, and that was one of my biggest fears coming in. Like, what if I don't have support? I was afraid to ask questions at first, but very quickly, very early on, I learned that it's okay to ask questions. I have a mentor in the building, Miss Janita Johnson. She's amazing. I go to her office about 100 times a day with any questions that I have. My first grade team here is amazing. My principal is amazing. There's support all around the building.
She's very highly engaging. The beginning of the year, she was kind of talking from a level of higher than first grade at first, because she was boom, 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 boom. So we had to work on her slowing down and putting in that part of you're gonna have to say it more than once. You're gonna have to be explicit with what you want them to do. And so now to watch her do that, like you said, the way she does it is great. She's upbeat live. She changes her tone as she's saying it.
You have to remember your why, even on those hard days, even when you teach lessons and you feel like, well, why don't they understand? I'm not getting through to them no matter how I teach. You literally have the future in your hands. You have future doctors, future lawyers, future teachers, just future adults. The future is literally in your hands as a teacher. So you have to remember your why, and you have to remember that, okay, yesterday wasn't perfect, but tomorrow can be. So you have to be proactive. You have to plan, and always remember that it's not the end if something doesn't go perfect. You have time to make it better. That's the best part about being a teacher.
An example of the power of each teacher who's making the difference in students every day. And what's, I think, great about this video, too, is it helps really tell our story and equips Dr. Mason, it equips our HR department as they go around and say why Darlington County is such a great place to work and serve, and you will be supported as a new teacher. This spotlight on a first-year teacher also comes at an especially meaningful month for us, because this is also the month that we are preparing to say farewell to someone who has been instrumental in supporting new educators across our district. So Mr. Chuck Miller, our Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources, will retire at the end of December. after nearly 30 years of dedicated service to Darlington County Schools. So Chuck, I appreciate you. I thank you for your friendship and your support as I have transitioned to this role. You have shaped the experience of countless teachers, principals, and support staff. Your steady leadership has helped strengthen the foundation that we will continue to build upon, and I'm grateful for your support. And we wish you well, but knowing that you will be working in higher ed, we also expect that you will continue recruiting for Darlington County School District and making sure to point the best and the brightest to our classroom. So thank you for your service. I also want to take a moment and recognize Mr. Govan, who just completed his term as president of the South Carolina School Boards Association this past weekend. This is a significant accomplishment and a reflection of his long-standing commitment to public education, both here in Darlington County and across our state. Mr. Govan's steady leadership and presence has helped shape important conversations about how we support students and strengthen our schools. We're grateful for the way that he has represented our district and for the perspective that he continues to bring to this board. So, Mr. Govan, thank you for your service and the example that you've set for all of us. I've got a few more shout-outs that I want to make sure you are aware of. The first is our art celebrations that have been happening across the district. So just in the past few weeks, we have had so much to celebrate in the arts. Carolina Elementary School's choir went and performed to Southside Early Childhood Center. Hartsville Middle School's auditorium's band Hartsville Middle School's band filled the auditorium with music and parents over the past week for their winter concerts, and then more than 135 students from Thornville, Hartsville Middle, and Hartsville High School performed the Nutcrackers Holiday Adventure to a sold-out crowd in Hartsville this past weekend. And so for those of you who were able to make it, I know you saw what a special event that was that brought so many from the community together, and 135 students performed in that performance that night. So really special things happening all across Darlington County in the arts. I also want to give a special shout out to Lamar High School, who are our lower state champions. Lower state champions, right? Upper state champions. We celebrate Coach Boyd and the Mighty Silver Foxes for that outstanding achievement, though we're disappointed in the outcome for the state championship game. Just going is an accomplishment, and the way that they played with such dedication and the community for showing up in really cold weather and the pouring down rain was something to be proud of. So we know that they will be back in the very near future, and they have so much to be proud of and for how they represented Darlington County over this past weekend. Also, give them a hand. Last Friday, we talked last board meeting about the feedback that we got from our student advisory committee around cursive writing and being able to sign their name. So this past Friday, every student in Darlington County received instruction on how to write their name in cursive, but we also, because Dr. Nichols can't be outdone and she's a nerd at heart, couldn't resist tying that into history and the 250th anniversary. So they also received a lesson on John Hancock and his signature on the Declaration of Independence and why the signatures are so important. And so it was really neat to see so many kids get that first dose of how to write their names in cursive. We see the young lady here who they also had the Merry Christmas, and Mr. Lewis sent me this short video of the Hartsville High School cheerleaders saying that Hartsville High School knows how to write in cursive. So I'm going to let you listen to them too. I think I am. So it was really cute to see the children engaged in that. And we know it's going to take more than a 25-minute lesson to really hone those skills, but it is us trying to be responsive to what the students tell us in student advisory and equipping them with real-world skills so that they know how to sign their name when they go get their license or when they're signing important documents. Also on here, I want to give a shout out to North Industrial. We'll have a more formal presentation in January, but today we were able to award Mr. Danny Johnson and North Industrial the Champions of Education Award for their contributions to Darlington County School District. They have continually supported our career programs. They provide equipment in carpentry and welding. They fund career projects, serve on our advisory council at DCIT, and have helped establish and sustain our Keys to Career program. So we were able to surprise North Industrial this morning when they came to DCIT to give, like they always do, with an award and recognize the contribution that they make. So I want to give them a shout out as well. And then our attendance awards. We started this last board meeting, and we are again recognizing schools that are reinforcing that presence is power and that every day in school matters. And so our returning champions this month are Carolina Elementary and Mayo High School. So they will receive a certificate for this month for having the highest attendance percentage again for November. And then in our middle school, we have a new champion who gets the nice big trophy, and that is Mr. Shirey at Spalding Middle School. So we are moving the trophies around for those who are not back again, but for Mr. Shirey, he gets a new trophy to hang for the next month for showing that presence is power. So thank y'all for what you do to keep reinforcing that message with our students. Looking ahead, December is a busy month, and we have sent out some celebrations, luncheons, dinners that are coming up. As your schedule allows, please join us, but we are having luncheons for transportation in Lamar, Hartsville, and Darlington, for our maintenance workers and our custodians, and then the district office. So if y'all are available, please know that you are welcome, invited. We would love to have you. We also want to remind you of our legislative dinner that will be held on January 5th. So that seems like a long time away after the holidays, but it'll be the Monday that we return. So we have started getting the RSVPs for that and look forward to seeing you in January. And then finally, on the event space, this Thursday, so just a few days from now, this Thursday, Superintendent Weaver has confirmed that she will be visiting Darlington County. It will be her last school county visit in her tour of the state. So we are going to welcome her. We're going to visit a couple of schools, visit some classrooms, eat lunch in the cafeteria in one of the schools. And so if you are available and would like to meet with Superintendent Weaver, I extend that invitation to you. And then I think we're going to end the day at Darlington Raceway because you can't come to Darlington without seeing the racetrack. So if you are interested in that, please let me know, and I'll let you know that schedule. I believe right now we are planning to visit North Hartsville, Bay Road, and DCIT in our tour of schools. So that concludes my superintendent's report. Our focus remains clear: excellence in teaching and learning for each child every day. Thank you for your leadership and partnership. I'm excited for the work ahead and all we will continue to build together.
Does anybody have any questions for Dr. Ferguson? All right, we'll move on to board member input. Mrs. Thomas, you want to start us out?
Well, I just would like to begin by thanking my peers for your love, your support, the food, the flowers, and all other things shown to me with this last surgery. I will go for my post-op next week so that the doctor can release me to start doing some things. And finally, I'd like to say to Mr. Miller that I wish you continued success in all of your future endeavors. I know that you will do well. And thank you for the 30 years that you have served in Darlington County. And I want you to know that you will truly be missed.
I just wanted to say Merry Christmas. It's not long before everybody gets a break. I'm sure everybody's looking forward to it. So, and then of course, I second everything. Chuck, thank you for your time and everything you've done for the district. And congratulations to all of our award winners today.
That's it. I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas also, all our award winners. Lamar did pretty good in middle school championships, and Lamar High School had a great year in football. Just fell a little bit short, but did a great job getting there. Mr. Chuck Miller, he's been here a while, and we've been through a lot of things together. I appreciate him. I'm going to miss the Jeffords report from you. You might have to send it in. And but wish everyone a Merry Christmas, and thank you, everyone, for what they do for the school district. Thank you.
First of all, I wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a safe Christmas. Chuck, I do want to thank you personally for all that you've done for this district, as well as some other things that you have done during your tenure. I also want to thank this board and the superintendent for their support during the last 3 years as I endeavored to get to be president of the State School Board Association, and for your support this year as president. I will have 1 more year as immediate past president, and then I will exit off. This is the first time that Darlington County has had a president to serve, a person to serve as state president since Mr. Ed Hershey, which was roughly about 55 years ago. So I do really appreciate all that you all did to help me get there. The other thing I wanted to say is, as it relates to the writing of kids, I hope that we will continue to do that. Because in this world, they need to learn how to sign their names. They need to learn how to write in cursive. And I think it's a lost art that we have allowed to be lost that we need to continue, that we need to bring back. That's it.
This is the end of my first year on the board, and I am continually overwhelmed with the integrity and enthusiasm and talent of all of the teachers and administration in this school district. I want to make a shout out to Tracy Almond for the Nutcracker program this last week. I don't know how on earth she got 135 students from the middle school, the high school, and the elementary school together. It was a great program. If you're not supporting the local programs of our students, please consider doing that. It was just amazing. I wish all of you happy and safe holidays. Thank you.
I'd just like to wish everyone a happy holiday season and a blessed holiday, that you have the opportunity to spend time with your friends and your families. And please be safe during these holidays. Mr. Miller, I hate to see you leave. I enjoyed the time that I've spent with you while you were here on the board. While I was on the, while you was our HR person, and I've learned a lot from you. I thank you for your dedication, your time, you know, and what you have given to this district for 30 years. You know, I know you're not in the military, and they always say thank you for your service. So I'm going to tell you thank you for your service for Darlington County School District. Ms. Nichols, I'm very glad that you have taken up the initiative to do the cursive writing. And please continue with that, because I know it will be a great success to the achievement of the children in this district. And I also would like to just give a shout out to the young lady at J.L. King, who is a first-time teacher. I saw her passion and her love, and I thank God that, you know, Dr. Ferguson, you gave us a glimpse of what a first-time teacher does and first-year teacher, and I really think that that she stays with us. And I see, like she said, not only did she teach the kids, but the kids taught her. And I'm going to make sure I go and visit with her class and tell her how proud I am of her to see the accomplishments that she has did. And also to the honorees on tonight, the volleyball, the football, and the cheerleaders. You know, kudos to all you do. And I was really pulling for Lamar High. I did, you know, because I wanted to go to the game, but it was raining, so I couldn't stop in Orangeburg to go see them. But they were on my minds, and I was on the elevator and at the workshop in Charleston, and I didn't know who won. And the lady from Bamberg got in there. She was standing behind me. She said, "Bamberg won," and I said, "Won what?" She said, "We beat Lamar." I said, "Y'all did?" You know, and she said, "Why? What's the matter?" I said, "That's my school." And the lady said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I said, "Well, that's all right. We'll get y'all next time." But congratulations, just for them getting there was so excited, and I'm glad, you know, because Lamar, you know, say Lamar, Darlington, I'm proud of you all. I'm just proud of their football team and the accomplishments that they did, and you're not going to win them all, but you'll get there. You'll get there. And I don't think I have anything else to say, but God bless everybody.
Okay. Do want to wish you the best of luck, Chuck. When somebody that I consider to be my age starts using words like retirement, it makes me feel some kind of way. But thank you. I know that's just hard. That's crazy for my mind to get wrapped around. I do want to congratulate Lamar on their run this year. I was pulling for them too. Hated to see the loss, but it is exciting for them. I'm also excited about the high school and conference and state championships we're going to be seeing over the next couple of years. That's what all those awards were kind of showing me. We've got some strong middle school programs, so that's exciting because middle school sports haven't always been in existence. But do want to congratulate them, and I'm very glad that our holiday card winner was able to get here and get his recognition. I could tell his family was proud of him, and we're proud of him too. And just Merry Christmas to everybody. Enjoy your time off. It goes by quickly.
One thing about being last.
I know. It's all been said. Yeah.
It's all been said.
It's all been said.
It's all been said. But I do want to reiterate what Ms. Carreri said. Tracy Allman just did an amazing. That program was so entertaining, and to coordinate 135 kids from 3 different schools all together for one night, and it was a sold-out event. I mean, the line, you know, was wrapping around the auditorium to get in. So it was quite a really nice evening. So I appreciate all the effort that goes into those types of events. Mr. Miller, they've said a lot of things. I want to leave you with an old sailor's tale. I wish you fair winds and following seas, and just best of luck to you in your next steps. And I'm sure as you move on, as Dr. Ferguson said, to higher education, you know where to direct them. So thank you very, very much. And with that, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone. And that's it. So I'll move on to our personnel actions. I'll take a motion to approve our personnel actions. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. I'll take a motion to move into executive session.
So I move that we move into executive session to discuss personnel matters and contractual matters.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. We'll move into executive session. I'll take a motion to come out of executive session. And second? Second. All in favor? We are out of executive session. During executive session, no votes were taken, no things were thing, but I'll entertain any issues right now.
You want me to go?
Any
first?
motions?
I move that we direct the administration to make a formal complaint to the State Board of Education regarding a professional employee's breach of contract.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Madam Chair, I recuse myself from this vote.
Ms. Leanne Kelly is recused from the vote. All in favor? Anyone opposed? Motion carries. I'll entertain any other motions.
Madam Chair, I move that we direct the administration to move forward with a pilot program to reward teachers with perfect attendance for the third quarter with a $250 attendance incentive, and also, again, to reward teachers with perfect attendance for the fourth quarter with a $250 attendance incentive.
Can I get a second?
Second.
There any discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Motion carries. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? We are adjourned.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. We'll see y'all.
See y'all Thursday.